Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to another turn resolution. War in the Pacific Admirals edition. And let's get this underway. Some night action, possibly. Not of the submarine variety. Well, so far. Not of our own, anyway. Alright. Wow. So far, our subs are performing terribly. 4 torpedoes and missed. Man. It's like, what's... Seriously. Oh, why do I even have subs, right? Just a waste of supplies and fuel. Alright. He's really committing to defending this against night raids. It's heavy rain. Oh, wow. We even destroy... Okay. These are Blenheims, guys. 6... Okay. We had 10, 4 left, 4 bugged out, 6 bombers with 250-pound bombs, and we destroyed like 4 aircraft. Man, the rest of these aren't going to be so lucky. We're probably going to even have some bigger bombers that are completely worthless here. Well, these guys, look, same bomb load, and there's 10 of them, and they do nothing. All right, now these guys have 500-pound bombs. I don't feel any better about them than I do about the Hudson's. Or is that what it was that came through there? Anyway, so we'll see. It is heavy rain, though. I think we just got lucky with those Blenheims. Like the dice roll was heavily in our favor there. He may have bugged out of here with his aircraft. That's okay. Oh, well, maybe not. We do destroy a Babs. That's his recon aircraft. Now, bombing Tarawa is not... What is he hitting? What is he attacking? Port attack. Alright, so he could get lucky and hit our seaplane tender. Okay, Blenheims. Alright. So these guys don't do as well as the... Okay, again, these Wellingtons carry the same amount as a B-17, guys. But will they do as much damage, pardon me, as the Blenheims? Now, to be fair, we're getting potentially disrupted here by these fighters. So we may completely whiff when it comes to the bombing part of the mission. I'm not sure why I'm watching this, but I thought it was going to be a lot quicker. Okay, these night air-to-air seemed to go way quicker than that, so that was impressive. As I suspected, with all the evasive action, we don't get any bombs hit home. Now these Liberators are tearing up these Oscars. All right. Well, destroy them in the air or on the ground. I guess it's all the same. Alright, another port strike. Alright, now that I realize he's actually attacking the port, All right. A lucky hit, and boom. Our PBYs are out of service. Hmm. Yeah, those Blenheims really got lucky. Now, come on, hit a mine. You have my permission to hit a mine. Hey, we didn't miss. And he didn't either. Yeah, these, what's the point in my subs and what's the point in my anti-subs? I guess the point in these corvettes is to be pincushions for Japanese torpedoes. Okay, you see what's going on here? Uh, okay, I don't know the dud rate, but let's say it's 90%, okay? Well, there you go. I was just about to say, it seems like we'd have hit one by now. Well, that ship's gone. All right, we've hit our one for the next 10 turns. But you know, what are you going to do? We're playing the Allies now. I'm wondering if there's a what's the word I want to say? I'm wondering if there's a ratio, like an average. Okay, average. And what would be interesting is to say, am I at par, above? I'm guessing I'm below par. Maybe there's some other allied players who have had way more success with their subs, but I feel like I've had virtually zero. All right, I'm going to skip this because these sometimes are maybe just even enough to feel like they last way too long. So here we go. All right, I don't think we shot any of his aircraft down. All right, he's bombing us right here north of our on the way to Tungu, on the road to Tungu. Okay, 3 zeros beat up 4 Wildcats. I think he's going to have the get the better of us this turn. I don't have a lot of cap or sweeps going on this turn because I feel like I need to rest our pilots and our airframes. But he can't get away with what he was doing before because I have set my bombers to very short range. The only thing they'll bomb is maybe themselves here, which I don't think is a thing. So even if he shuffles around his troops to confuse our bombers, we'll still hit Horn Island. And so even with thunderstorms, that was a pretty good hit, that first raid. Hmm. Some canceled missions going on there. All right, we're going to get shredded here. Let's see if these 4 bombers can survive. Okay, they do. Now, it's severe storm, so it kind of feels moot. And we are flying at extended range here. All right, we actually hit some decent hits there. And we destroy one of those zeros. Okay, decent hits on the base there. Okay, these are the upgraded version of his Type 95s. So they could hit us. So let's see if we get out of here. And it looks like we do. No hits. Something sank. Alright, let's see if we can survive some ground attacks. Hmm. These guns are in here, but they're not bombarding. We don't even. They weren't in here early enough to be in. Where's he retreating to? Okay, down this road. That's fine. I can handle that because then I don't have to cross weird paths. I can just chase him down that road. Um, he has no supply. We do have 25 disabled squads. I'm going to chase him down, I think, with some armor, probably our motorized brigade, and let the rest come down this road and regroup here. Yeah. Now, he's probably going to escape here and then here, so that's unfortunate. But hey, that's fine. We're giving him some casualties in the meantime. Kind of curious about his supply level at Tungu. All right, let's take a look at air to air, air to air. See if we can figure out what Japanese ship sank, and then we'll be on to November 3. I'm not going to take much more time than that, or that's not my plan anyway. Okay, couple of cargo ships. And our attrition campaign, which really we're not even active in it. I mean, I'm not aggressively pursuing attrition, but it seems to be still having some success. 8 versus 18. I'd really love to know his pilot situation. Anyway, all right, 18 versus 20. Something's off here. We're just going to probably knock off a couple of zeros. Maybe he lost 10. Okay, but look at this, 7 ops. So I don't know if it's over Tarawa, his sweeps over Tarawa that's causing these ops losses, or his defense of Shortlands. But so air to air, I believe he lost 1 or 2 over Shortlands, and I don't even I didn't even know we shot any down over Tarawa even. Anyway, let's see. Also, that might not be right anyway. 6 versus 7 on this screen. So probably we only shot down. Anyway, I'm going to say 10. This is 4, and this is maybe 6. So he loses a couple Oscars in air-to-air combat. Maybe the night action over Mole Mine. 3 ground. How did I miss that? Maybe yeah. That was those Blenheims were just on. Then we got a Babs over there as over at Kapang. Anyway, let's take a look at ours. A lot of, like, one of each of these 8. Only one F4 F4 and only one B-17E. This is unfortunate because, again, we have very limited number of B-17s. I am sending them into the fire, though, over Shortlands. But one of the reasons I have to do that is to keep him from basing his Bettys or Nels there, because someday I'm going to be aggressive and push up into the Solomons, and I want to negatively impact his ability to fly torpedo bombers out of there. We only lose 4 wounded pilots, which is appreciated. Hopefully we get them all back. All right, now we can look at our ship sunk last turn. We do lose this Fritillary, but he loses the Yamamiya Maru, and it's worth 6. Not his best ship, but I believe this one was up here in the Japanese area, and then he lost something else, and we don't know what that is right now. So for now, let's take a look at this, and then we'll move on. Yeah, it's nothing new. All right, well, at least recently. I guess you can take a look for yourself. All right, let's move on to November 3. All right, yeah. Pardon me. We're back with November 3 turn. Was there a base flip that I completely missed? Somewhere in the Dutch East Indies. Alright, so we launch a couple of torpedoes at a sub and completely miss. It might have been a dud anyway, but hey, it'd be cool to nab another sub in a sub-B sub action. Alright, check this out. They might do so. Well, we have heavy rain, that helps. Plus, they're flying high, maybe? 12,000 feet. Alright, let's see. Partial cloud. Go. Let's go. So we do better. Okay. We did better with worse weather. Severe storms, I think it was, yesterday. Alright. We shoot down a Nate. Okay. This is a worse night. Well, okay, the moonlight's worse. So there goes a seaplane tender. We're gonna have to get our aircraft off of that island because once we lose those, okay, mines. How does he keep avoiding my mines? Help me out here, someone. Give me a good reason. Oh, it's absurd. We're gonna be out of ammunition in about a couple of shots here. We're not gonna hit anything here. Oh, we do get one hit. Well, I thought we were gonna run out of ammo before. Okay, we shoot down a search plane. That's nice. Starting to recon Christmas Island. That's gonna be interesting. Alright, let's see. We're starting to knock out some of these elements. some guns here. I don't remember setting. Well, maybe Cooktown. Yeah, maybe the B-25s at Cooktown are okay hitting Fort Moresby. But we can certainly tell he has a division parked there. We hit the I-15 twice. Well, supposedly. All right. I needed to hit this base again because it was it was getting repaired. And that wasn't something I was willing to allow because then he could bring aircraft again. Although that would be precarious because then we would just um, they'd be closer to and easier to bomb, destroy them on the airfield. Anyway, all right, here we go. Second British Division being attacked again. This time he has some more units here, but let's see how we do. We are in double, 2x terrain. Oh, we do get kicked out. Okay. With just 2-to-1 odds, and we get pretty destroyed here. So I'm not impressed with that, and we do very little damage to him. I don't even know what's going on. It's like, what's the point anymore, right? Well, I guess we just have to bump up our timetable to attack Tungu. Well, one thing I'll say about my opponent, he might not be aggressive, but he spread out everywhere and taking a bunch of bases. But he's really good about flipping onto the defensive. Creating this strong barrier of entry. I could find a soft belly. The problem is he still has KB. One thought I have is maybe to go into the Dutch East Indies, because if he's putting all of his eggs in Burma, and then he's got a bunch of, well, I'll continue talking in a second. So we know he's putting a bunch of energy into Burma, right? I mean, it's clear. So if I say, okay, I mean, he's got ships here, he's got tons of aircraft here. If I say, okay, you can not have this, but we're gonna still fight for this and make you fight for it. But if we say, okay, we'll divert some divisions to hitting these back and start pushing back up into here, that could be problematic for him, possibly. The problem is KB is still alive. Where would it be? Where would, until I know where it is or where it isn't, um, I can't really do that. Plus, I don't have enough assets. Certainly, these guys aren't, they're all restricted. So all of my unrestricted stuff is in the east. I'd have to transition to the west, north. Um, I could take Horn Island and then transport up this way. But then the downside is again KB if it's and he's probably got bombers maybe at Leh. Um, but yeah, that it's something to consider. Now we lost. No, we didn't lose. This thing is going to sink. Now it's only worth 2. I'll let it go. But we got to pull these aircraft out, and whatever's stuck there isn't going to get repaired. Maybe. We have a little aviation support there, actually. So that's okay. We're okay. Anyway, for now we're okay. I'll come back to that. All right. Back up here. I guess all my point is this is all I was talking about, and so we can go back and look at the map. But certainly he has a tank division and a tank regiment right here. What I'm going to do is do a deliberate attack. We'll just do it. We'll bomb this turn and take a chance. He should be low on supplies, and he does have a way out, so it's possible we'll make him retreat. This motorized brigade is almost there, and then we'll. How fast is this guy going? Oh wow, very slowly. He's going to take 6 turns total, so 5 more days to get into this hex. It's possible he could beat us into here. So I may have to attack him before my troops get there. That's a shame. All right. But now that the British 2nd Division has been kicked out, we can knock this guy out again, maybe. All right, I'm not going to do anything yet. I've got a lot of moving pieces, including this brigade here. I have to really consider what my next steps are because he's got troops in the thing is he can't move too far up this way because we'll just cut him out of supply down here. We've got too strong of a presence in this area, and we've got another division on its way, plus several armored units and artillery. And I think he knows that, so he's not going to move too far north anymore. He'll probably just hold down here. That's okay. He may be content. Because he's moving northeast, he's probably not content losing Tungu. But all right, enough of that. Let's take a look at the losses. All right, so 3 for us, 2 on the field. That's at Rangoon. So we really only lost 1 in air action today. He lost 8. All right, and this is maybe accurate, unlike usual. Okay, so he lost a Helen to Flak and 1 to Ops, a Tojo to Ops, an Ida to Ops, and he lost a Nate and a Mavis to air, a Nell to Ops, and a 0 to Ops. P40, Hurricane, and Blenheim. 0s. right. Okay. You can see this. Nothing new that we know of. Okay. Um. All right. Let's just knock it out. I don't know where to begin. Um. Let's just start here. We have 4 APDs that need to finish up, finish refits. Let's see here. I'm not 100% sure what the upgrade was. It might be AA, but anyway. Um, Plus, they do have decent radar. We should be able to scoop up some of these bases here. Korea, Mayana, maybe even Macon, I think, has something there. Let's see if we can. Um, yeah, we can look at that. Let's recon that. Yeah, we're gonna use drop tanks because I want to look at that, and we can recon ocean as well, also using drop tanks. Okay. When I can get F4, F7s, which I don't want to upgrade these, either of these, for that. But we have them somewhere, I guess here at Endeni. When I can get F4, F7s, those things are so long range. I'll set some up over here and recon really far. Let's see. Okay, I'm going a little too. So so basically, the next step is to scoop these islands up that are empty, with our fast transports, and that's the next operation. I know that's not a major one, but I really can't. I don't want to go stick my neck out too far. He until we have an epic carrier clash that he can lose a couple of carriers. Or certainly I can get some base forces in here and get some really strong air power at Tarawa. I'm not real comfortable shooting out into these other places. I'm just thinking about this for a second. This can get up to air capacity 6, which means I can get B-24s at normal range. And I think the normal range is 17, or is it 19? So we could, if it's 19, we could actually bomb all the way to Kwajalein. And then we could park some B-17s at Tarawa. But let's take a look. And also, as we upgrade these, the range, yeah, it's 17. Let's see. The range is actually reduced on the D1. Let's see. So we don't get more bombs, we just get more gun value. And maybe some other stats. Let's see, cruise speed 200. Yeah, it's basically the same bomber, just slightly reduced range. Okay, and here I go again, trying to warp out of the South Pacific and Southwest Pacific. So I wanted to reduce this base, and I'll probably bomb it one more time, and we're looking at this base again. Set up recon. We'll hit this again as well. But first to Augie, then we can come up here. Um, that's not bad. 30 damage, and I don't think we bombed it again this turn. This is back up again. This is still pretty high damage. Where's our recon over here? I think we lost it when these guys upgraded, but I have them targeting Horn Island. Are they not flying? Do I need to reset them? Okay. I don't know. For some reason, we didn't recon Horn Island, but yeah, we're making one of the things I want to do is make him think we're invading here, and then invade Port Moresby. He has at least a division here, and this should be full, loading complete. So I think we're ready to go. I'm not ready, honestly, because man, this whole operation is making me nervous. Now we're in November, and it's like it's time to do something. So we'll pull the trigger. We'll go in, and I'll give it all the air cover I possibly can, and we'll get in there, do some epic stuff. But this is making me nervous because he could easily divert several divisions here and take Rangoon. I kind of would like him to. He might as well do that because right now, just being set up like this, it would be better for him to come up here and stretch his supplies. We can hit him in different areas again because now with him contained here, it's easy for him to have this defensive perimeter that's like steel trap. Plus, he has a bunch of stuff coming. I don't know what he's got. We know what he has here: 2 divisions plus. He has 3 divisions plus there. But again, we're countering. We're bringing more things. I just don't have. Let's see if I can buy this 26th division yet. Nope. Close. A couple of days away, maybe 3. Okay. All right. I don't know where I'm going, but so yeah, this turn, what we're going to do, is we're going to ground bomb with everything. Sweeps, ground bomb, hit it with everything, and then we're going to attack, and we'll see how that goes. Because we may not succeed, we may get wrecked, but if we bomb, we'll do better than we did last time when our bombers didn't go. China, it's kind of a mess, but yeah. So we're just status quo for now. I need to figure out how to get more supplies in there again because the Burma Road has been blocked again. Okay, not much more to be said. At least from me, it's possible I'm leaving a bunch of questions unanswered. I will share. We still have these 3 squadrons. They're getting depleted, mostly just from unready, damaged aircraft. We still have them flying here, but resting enough to not be too exhausted, so they can still hold their own against those zeros. All right, I'm gonna jump off here, but we'll see how the 4th goes when we run that turn. And but anyway, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. I hope it's somewhat entertaining. And feel free to leave questions or comments in the below, because I may not be covering something that's important or that triggers questions. I will show you, you know what? It's been a while since I've done probably something like this. You can see I've got a lot of sub action up in here to mainly it was to keep him from coming down and to mess with us at Tarawa. And now that I'm kind of settled here, I'm starting to have subs pushed up a little bit more, and hopefully we can strangle these islands up here. And then over here, I'm trying to have this massive net around Rabaul, Shortlands, Tulagi, as well as these bases up here, and keep him from easily coming through here to Port Moresby. I don't know if these are good paths. I just thought it just felt good right at the time. I probably need to move these subs. They were here to protect our invasion and our establishment of these bases, but now we don't really need them parked here. We can probably move them along up here. So that's probably what I'll do next. As well, and I'm showing you this because one of my complaints is having subs that are blocking his supply, resource collection, oil, all those things. And well, first of all, I'm getting a lot of duds and misses, so you can't do anything when that's your issue. But also, I'm just thinking, I mean, I used to have more subs in this area, so it looks like I have dropped the ball. So I'll probably have to redivert some subs. This is not subs, by the way. This is ASW. But I'm going to have to redivert some subs back up into this area. One of the areas that I've been successful is right here, knocking out cargo ships. I think I have 2 subs in the area here. That's certainly not enough. So I'll have to reconfigure that because that's not appropriate. All right. Well, and then one last thing. I'll just show that I feel pretty good about protecting Tarawa from KB because we've got pretty good air coverage, search coverage there. And then this is not as good. Oh, why? I need to move some up here. What am I doing? From here, I could probably get out to Rabaul. I'm going to fix that. Anyway, that's certainly going to have to be fixed. But, yeah. So I'll see you next time when we run November 4. Again, have a good rest of your day. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye.